Hello guys and gals. This is the Ameriprise Financial Investment Challenge by Caleb Wenda, who could not attend, and Colton Roderick, and myself, Devin Swerman. We chose to do Nike. The current market, we believe the market is currently entering a contraction phase because of tighter credit and inflation. You know, just some of the examples of why. And then based on the current cycle of credit we are in is why we believe that it's going to enter a contraction phase.
Okay.
Recently with Nike, they just made a deal with the MLB to do the apparel for the MLB, which is huge for them because now they control the three major professional sports in the United States. And along with the MLB, they have NBA and the NFL, yeah. And we think that the recession that's coming, or the contraction, won't hit Nike as hard because they control three of the major professional sports in the United States, and they're spread out, so during all seasons they'll have at least one of them. And recently they've seen a 10% increase in total income, and 25% of their sales so they've increased by 25% in sales in China and 10% in Europe. So they're experiencing national growth as well as growth in the United States.
Description of investment product. Nike specializes in the manufacturing and distribution of major apparel products. Last February, the market was similar to the one this year. It was like fluctuating up and down, but then right around the beginning of the year to the end of February, it started rising a lot. So it's like doing the exact same thing right now. It's a hot time for Nike right now. So we're expecting it to have a similar outcome this year.
Okay.
This year's potential. We think that there's a lot of potential this year because Nike, like before with the Colin Kaepernick thing, they started going down, but now ever since then they've just been going up and up. And now that they got baseball with the three things too, with the two other sports, they're just rising a lot more in their growth in the company because of the jersey sales.
Sure.
Everybody wants to buy stuff like that.
So our investment rationale, why we chose to do Nike, you know, Nike has kind of always been consistent. They've always been growing. Obviously, there's going to be ups and downs. You know, it's part of it, but they've been consistently on the upward slope, and they are able to adapt to social and political change. They tried to do that with the Colin Kaepernick campaign. We know what happened there, but they're willing to try to adapt to that, which shows good. They're growing in assets like the partnership with the MLB and athlete endorsements. Like, you know, because hats are a big thing for the MLB, kind of like shoes are for the NBA. So their partnership with the NBA helps with that, or with the MLB helps with that, and they're going to get more endorsements. They have a good financial record. They've generated $30 billion in the last 4 years, which is a big, you know, pretty good number, I'd say. So yeah. And those are our sources that we used.
When you look around and you think of shoes, like for your friends and the people that you see wearing shoes in this school, what do most kids, if they're going to wear like an athletic shoe, what type of shoe do they usually wear?
It's usually a Nike shoe.
Like 90 for basketball too. Like there was like some that we saw on ESPN. It was like 90% of the shoes bought for basketball player Nike shoes.
Okay.
10% are like
Adidas or
like,
something, Under Armour maybe, or something different.
Under Armour is like falling off right now. Like,
is it? Okay.
Like they're almost bankrupt. So.
Because they were they were in contention because it was been a toss up between everyone for like who's gonna sign the MLB contract, and Under Armour was expected to do it, but then Nike ended up pouncing on it.
Okay.
So now they've got the three major sports.
Under Armour, like they didn't have enough to buy it because,
to do it.
Yeah.
So you think, I mean, even with what was transpiring with the baseball taking on Nike, and now with Under Armour struggling potentially, I mean, I hadn't thought of that, but I guess you do see less commercials on Under Armour and you see
Mhm.
less spending on it, do you think Nike will grab some of that
Yeah.
market share?
Oh yes.
Yeah. Like basically all Under Armour has going for them right now is Stephen Curry, and that's why Under Armour got big, was because of Stephen Curry throughout his 2 MVP seasons.
Sure.
But now like they're falling off because people like they're just trying to put out as many shoes as they can, and they're just not as good a quality anymore.
Makes sense. Okay. That's all the questions I have. Great job.
Thank you.
Yeah, very good.
Thank you for your